Welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC once again, and then we're going to talk about the price action of BTC and where could we be heading to, at least for the short term. The current price of BTC as of today, 7/27/2019, 10 p.m. Eastern time, it is just about 9,500. Okay, 9,500 on the dot. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chart and see where could we be heading, at least for the short term. As you can see right now on the screen, we're just gonna give a quick recap about what we got last night. We got this big move to the upside, almost like a 400 points move, 350 to 400 point move to the upside, and then most people been FOMOing, try to be FOMOing, at least trying to expect like some high prices, but we said be careful. And then we did a nice live stream yesterday, and then we said that BTC gonna be dropping. Okay, and then I didn't change my target like from 92 to 94 because I didn't even like change my buy orders, but I said like you can catch it like from 95 and down, and I think most of you guys did well. Started shorting BTC like from 10-1. Okay, from 10-1. So that's a lot of profits, guys. Shorting BTC from 10-1 down to like a 93. It is a lot of points. So but now we just hit our target again. Let's see like how we're gonna be anticipating the next move from BTC. This is clearly a flag. I don't want to be fooled with it. So you definitely don't want to fool with this bot symptom. Okay, a move to the upside like this, another flag like this push to the downside is very possible, but we're going to take it step by step. Okay, we're going to take it step by step. So what I'm anticipating, right, if you take your correction, I know it is going to be very confusing for some people. It is going to be, this correction is very confusing. Okay, it is very, very confusing because you get your WXY correction. It is actually an ABC correction, just like this, right? So now we're expecting a five-way structure to the upside like this. We got it, and then but you got another three-wave or five-way structure to the downside, depending what time frame you're using, right? So you can find 3 or 5. It depends how you use it. So you got this three-wave to the downside, and then you got this correction. Okay, and we said like this is nothing but a correction last night. Okay, and we did not FOMO, right? I didn't FOMO, at least. I don't know about you guys. So we got this correction. What's the most logical next step? It is nothing but a drop to the downside. We got this drop to the downside. Now we're making this flag. It is nothing but a flag. We could push to the downside, make another flag, and push to the downside again, right? So I know it is going to be a lot of dropping. Most of you guys are going to be like, okay, we're supposed to be going to a 16K, but all right, it doesn't mean we're not gonna we will never go back to 16K. All right, so but as of today, that's a setup, as I'm seeing on the screen. Okay, that's a setup I'm seeing on the screen. So I know most of you guys only care about the setup, so I want to go through it like at the beginning of the live stream. So if you're watching, you can get the you don't have to watch the whole live stream if you don't want. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. And when you take a look at it, right, this is I explained it in a public live stream. This is nothing but an A, B, and you're looking for your C wave in this range. I explained it live last time. And then this is if you're looking for a 1-to-1 extension of your first wave from this area, right? Some of you guys are having a tough time to use the extension tool. I'm trying to find some time to make it a live stream, and then we can talk about it, right? So it is no coincidence, guys. This push to the upside came, the target to the downside came exactly at 50% pullback. 50% pullback. It is just about 93 to 9350 in this range. So we got a nice setup in this area. A 1-to-1 extension going to be roughly like 86 to 87, right? 86 to 87. 86 to 87, right? So and then 80% pullback going to be not 80% pullback, but 80% extension of the A wave going to be at a 99.50, right, which is basically roughly to our previous support level. Okay, previous support level. So this way we're going to get our double bottom, right, and then we could be retesting this area of 98 we've been talking about like since like July, early July, late June, right? So this area of 90 to 87 in this area, it is going to be a nice area to be accumulating. All right, so if you're not I'm not saying to sell or to buy, but if you're not comfortable with this flag right now, and then you're not you believe like, you know, BTC, I mean, if you're comfortable with this flag and then you believe like BTC is going to push to the upside and then come back down, you can, you know, you're more than welcome to do so. All right, but according to the analysis I'm seeing on the screen right now, we got more legs to go to the downside. We got more legs, right, to the downside. So keep that in mind very shortly. So what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at this area. Okay, I'm looking at this area. For those of you looking for cheaper BTC, right, I'm looking for like a 90 to 87. 90 to 87, 90 to 87. Okay, so but at least I would start like accumulating roughly from 0.618, right? From 0.618 gonna be 92, right? So you got a good buffer of accumulation. Okay, in case like we get a similar situation from similar situation of what we got last night, you're not gonna miss the big pump. Right, so I would at least like start accumulating 91 and down, slowly 91 and down. All right, so 91 to 87 is 400 points, because this buffer we got like last time, like which is 80, even though we hit it like in the middle, like 92 to a 94, we came exactly at 93. So that's exactly in the middle, right, of our target. But this one is even bigger. Okay, you got like what 90 to what I just say, 92 to 87, right, in that range. So 92 to 87. So because 92 is nothing but 0.618, 8900, 8950 going to be at 80%, and then 1-to-1 extension going to be roughly 86. But just to front run the price, you don't want to wait for 86. Okay, you don't want to wait for 86. Trying to catch it like between 92 to 87 in case like we got some good news or something like that. I don't want to put news on the chart, but in case like anything happened like yesterday, you're gonna catch it. Okay, so accumulate in I mean I'll be accumulating in this range. All right, I'll be accumulating in this range. A push to the upside like this, it is very possible to push to the upside, but I'm just anticipating this same the same setup we got in this area like this. Okay, we could be getting this setup. All right, you're gonna get these move to the upside, come back down, move to the upside, come back down, stuff like that. Let me change this color. So you could be getting these moves like this, all right, like that, but you just have to be careful, because if BTC goes up from like let's say this area was 88 to 10.1, then you're going to be FOMOing. It is only 300 points, so we could go like from the current price of 95 to 97, and then you're going to think like we're going to the bull run, and then we're going to get the push to the downside. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. All right, I'm not shorting BTC right now, but I'm looking into it. So when I get some time, I'm just gonna look up my Kraken account again. Haven't like take a look at it. I mean I opened it like the other day, but I didn't do anything to it. Haven't really looked at Kraken like for over 2 years. So I'm looking like to start shorting BTC at least like down to this area. So hopefully like we can push like to a 96, roughly around this area of 50 EMA again, which is like 97 to a 98. Hopefully we can push to 97, 98, and then we could be shooting to the downside. Okay, because this move, I'm not betting on this move. Like I told you about the 96, like last time we came down to 96, and I told you like we could be pushing higher to the 50 EMA. We could get the same move again. All right, we could get the same move, but I'm not sure if BTC is gonna shoot up with that move like we got yesterday and then create some panic or not. But the best thing is to start accumulating from 92 at least. All right, from 92 at least, start accumulating from 92. All right, because I'm accumulating from 92 down to 87, so it is 500 points. So you know, yeah, it is a good range. If anything happen and then you don't like it, you're gonna get your money back. You know, it is not a financial advice. All right. So let me take a look at the chat room. This one gonna be very short because most of you, I just want to keep it short and then straight to the point. So okay, I don't see. I'm not even seeing the live stream. BitMEX. I don't think like US resident can use BitMEX, but I don't want to go through all that VMP and stuff like that. I really I really like easy stuff, man. I like to keep it short and maybe let me see. I mean, we have to get to this area first, see like what type of correction we get. Definitely we're gonna have to get to this. After we get to this area, we cannot speak like too soon like what kind of expectation we're getting like after this point, right? But we're gonna take a step by step, so we won't be like trying to front run the price and then miss some big opportunities, right? So let's see if like BTC gonna give us this move. I'm bullish, right? I'm bullish. So but that's why I'm accumulating from like 92, not like 89. Okay, I'm accumulating before we hit the bottom because it is not sure at 100% we're gonna retrace down to 87, 88 to 87, right? So that's why I'm accumulating from like 92.11 down to like 89 in this nice buffer. But I'm still gonna put some order in this area in case like we got a big wick to the downside. And it is quite interesting at the same time. If you go on the daily, and then you take a look at your 100 EMA on the daily, the 100 EMA on the daily, not EMA but MA, it is exactly at 87, right? 86.73. So, and we haven't revisited the 100 EMA since like the 24th, okay, February 24th, when I first called like BTC is extremely bullish, and then we drop. I actually called this drop on February 24th. I called it like from on the 22nd, okay, on the 22nd. That's when I first called it, and I said like basically gonna drop down to the 50 EMA and get a support. Okay, this is the 50 EMA you're seeing right here. So no, that's a 100 EMA, but that time like we got the I think the 50 EMA was also like at the same exact price point, right? So let's take a look at it. 50 EMA. That's a 50 EMA. The 50 EMA is the green, the yellow one. But let me change it to EMA. So I think that the EMA was at that's where we got a support from. Okay, you see, that was the same. We got a crossover between the 50 EMA and then the 100 EMA. So that was this crossover. That's where we got the. That's where we got the. We started the bull run basically. Okay, exactly in this area. I called it like 2 days before. 2 days before we got this sell off. Okay, I called it in this area. I said like basically gonna push a little bit and then we're gonna drop down to the 50 EMA, move sideways. 5 to 7 days and push to the upside. All right, I got that video. It is like 2 minutes long. If you go back to my live stream, not live stream, it was like recorded. So if you go on my YouTube and then you go back on my old videos, like February 22nd, it's a date on it. I think on the thumbnail you can watch it. Okay, I posted it before on the in the Telegram group, but most of you guys don't look back. Anything more than 24 hours, you guys don't watch it. It's not just you, but myself too. But most people, they don't know. They only care about like the current state of the market. So, but let me take it back to the MA because most people use the sample moving average. So So if you really pay attention to the 50 and then also the to the 50 and then 100, you definitely could be confident like BTC going to be retesting, could be retesting very shortly the 100 EMA, okay, which is the green line, okay, which is a green line, this line right here. So because this time we've been that was we've been getting a golden cross, if you really look at it that way, because we got this golden cross like the 50 EMA crossing the 100 MA, even though like it is two different moving averages like in terms of like exponential and simple, but it is a crossover, okay, the same exact crossover. And then we got a bullish uptrend, okay, we got a bullish uptrend. So let's take a look at it again. But right now we don't have any bullish crossover beside the golden cross we're gonna get like in 3 days, okay, the golden cross. And the golden cross price most likely going to be around like also 87. So I have to go back to Bitstamp, and then let's go to Bitstamp, and then we're going to take a look at the golden cross. So just because BTC is going to be, I'll say like BTC is going to be dropping, it doesn't mean like it is end of the world, okay? Because you guys make money whether BTC is dropping or BTC is going up. So and I told you guys during the live stream last night, after the drop, BTC gonna give us some time to make a decision. It is not just gonna drop to 94 and then jump straight back up to like a 10K. I told you last night it is gonna give us at least 12 to 16 hours. That's why I wasn't rushing you know, the live stream. So I went in and take care of everything I needed to take care of like today. So I wouldn't be rushing and not doing everything properly. So the crossover, we're gonna get it sometime like in 3 to 6 days at the most. So we could be anticipating, but the golden cross is gonna be roughly around like roughly around like 7,000 level. So it is not something we could be expecting right now. But let's retest this area of 87 to 90, again 87 to 90. And then if you really take a look at it, 87, this area, the high was like 96, right? 96. This area, the previous resistance was 96, and we got a big support from it in this area, which is 90.60. So it is quite amazing to come back in this area, give us a fake out like this, and a pump. So let's try to see if like we're gonna get that. All right, but it is a nice setup, guys. It is a nice setup. Both Elliott waves and both moving averages. So we got a good chance to get some cheaper BTC below 9K. Below 9K. So we've been hitting our target like is it looking like a sell-off? The 21 EMA on weekly. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, we just analyzing what's going on. We're not trying to push the price to the upside. Okay, we're analyzing. Hey, what's up, Iceman, Clay, Swap Near, 55 miles per hour. Hey, what's up, Ivan? Must be new to the group. Ivan, Brian, Greg, not Craig. Hey, Fergus. So let's see. The 21 EMA, exactly. You got me. Forgot what I was about to say. 21 EMA weekly. I'm just gonna keep it MA, all right. Weekly. Yeah, we talked about it last time. 21 EMA, it is 21 EMA. It is roughly around like 73, which is right around the death cross, right? I mean, not the death cross, the golden cross. It is right around like a 73 to 76. So it is about that area. So it doesn't mean we cannot go back and get it, right? It doesn't mean, but we cannot go back and hit this level and push to the upside. But it is okay. This, I talked about it, like this weekly candle is similar to the previous weekly candle. So we just have to expect a if like we retest like 89, we have to do it like this week. I don't want to wait like till we don't want to wait till next week to like hit 89 and then gonna be having a tough time to push to the upside. But if like we could hit like 89, 87 this week, right before Sunday, I mean it is already Sunday, before Monday, within the next 24 hours basically, before the new weekly candle starts, and it'll be great. And then you know, this candle gonna be full bearish candle, and then next week we can push like all the way up back to like a 10.5, you know, all the way up back to 10.5. It is only gonna be like a 800 points, okay, but it is, I mean, it's gonna mean a lot in terms of bullishness. All right, it is only gonna be like 800 points. No, it's gonna be more than that. It's 2,000 points, right? 2,000 points, right? 87 to 10.7, 1,800 points. So, and it is very possible, guys. It is very possible to drop down to 88, right? 87 to 88, which is our initial target since 14K. We said like BTC could be, you know, going as low as 88. So we should be okay. It should be okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. Most of the time, I don't. I mean, I look at these moving average when I'm not doing live, but I just don't talk about them like much. Okay, but I look at them because I like to keep the chart very clean. So it gives me like a direction for the long-term direction. Okay, long-term direction. But most of the time, I only use one, like a 50, right? Just to keep the chart very clean. Okay, keep the chart very clean. So let's go back to BTC, and we're gonna recap what we talked about. If you guys don't have any question, we just call it a day, so you guys can go back and watch it multiple times, so you won't have to watch like 1 4-hour live stream. It is looking bullish. A 382 pullback is very probable, like this. Okay, 382 pullback up to like 86.50, right? 86.50 gonna be 382 pullback in this range. Yeah, 382 gonna be this yellow line. Okay, so it is very probable, but I don't want to waste too much time. I already got one order filled like at 94, because like I told you, I started like accumulating between 94 to 92, but you know, and I had like other, you know, orders down to like even 88. I told you like yesterday when BTC was like 10.1, guys. That's what I told you, right? At 10.1, I told you like I got some order even down to 87. So now we at 84. If you're in profit, it is a good opportunity. If you think like we're gonna be dropping to buy cheaper, right? You should be in profit if you started accumulating at 87 down to 82, right? Because we hit 87. 83, right? 83.33 on Binance, and some of you guys, depending on the exchange you're using, you already hit like 82.50. So we basically like nailed this target. Okay, we nailed it. You look at it, like the last few hours we've been on this we've been in this area like for the last 16 hours. Okay, 16 hours we've been around our target. Okay, but it is what it is. It is not a financial advice, but that's what we've seen on the chart. Okay, that's what we've seen on the chart. Very simple chart, you know, nothing dirty, nothing complicated, not too much you know, indicators. We haven't even talked about the R side. Okay, haven't even talked about the R side. And if you watch the live stream yesterday, we basically nailed it with that WXY down to the 1 minute time frame. We knew like BTC gonna be dropping. Okay, so I wasn't 100% confident, because when I woke up, I took a look at the chart. I picked up my phone. I saw like 94.40. I'm like, okay, hold on a second. I only had like 2 hours sleep, man. 2 hours. I only slept 2 hours. 2 hours, man. So let's look at a 4 hour time frame. It is not looking bad. It is still within support, right? It is still within support. So we got this. It is within support, right? So but let's see if this retest can hold and send us to hopefully 96, right? So we can get a nice exit point before we drop to the downside. All right. So let's move on to the daily RSI. The daily RSI is still facing some downtrend. Most likely we're not gonna get this pattern. We've been anticipating it, so this pattern most likely gonna fail. Okay. If like we're gonna anticipate 87, like a 92 to 87, this pattern most likely gonna fail. Okay, it is most likely gonna fail unless like we get a big wick to the downside. It's not gonna fail, because we can still make this move, that move, and that. All right, so thanks, Saba. 92 to 87. If you want to accumulate from 92.50, it is okay, all right? Because 92 is we're already within our target. Like our target was 92 to 94. Okay, 92 to 94 is our target. So hopefully you guys bought. It is not a financial advice, but I got my target in that area. Okay, so. But not 92.50. I really don't know. Since you're laddering, you don't care about if it is 92.50 or 92. Okay, you just ladder down. So you want be ladder at least every 100 points, every 75 points at least, because it is a big buffer, like a big range. So you want to ladder like let's say 92. You can even skip 92, right? I mean, it's up to you. I'm just giving you a range. All right, you do it, because some people they trading with like you know, more than 1 BTC. Some people they trading with 0.1 BTC. So the way you're gonna do it is gonna be different. All right, but 90, 91, 89, you know, 88 and 87, and then just sit tight and relax and let your orders fill. If like 87 doesn't get filled, you can buy it later on around like 84 when you get more confirmation. Not 84, but 94 and upward, right? So it is your money. If it is if like your order doesn't, one of your order doesn't get filled, it's not like you're losing money. You're just losing. It is just like a missed opportunity. All right, the price didn't come to you. You just have to let it come back to you later on. Okay. You still got your money. It's not like you're losing money. Even if BTC goes up to $100,000, you didn't buy any, because none of us bought BTC at a penny, right? So are we gonna be mad at BTC because we didn't buy it at penny? No. We're gonna get better opportunity later on. Just think of it that way. Think of it that way. So we're holding strong in this area. We're holding strong in this area, okay? Holding strong in this area. But I would just start accumulating bit around 92 and down, just in case anything can happen, and then you're gonna be covered. Okay, you're gonna be covered. You're not gonna be like, oops, I missed the boat. Oh, it is a big spike to the upside. You know, I didn't buy enough. None of that. So we're gonna avoid all of that, because 92 to 87 is a big range, guys. It is a big range. It is a big range. So let's take a look at the monthly. The monthly is not looking good at all, but since like it is already looking bad, it is not much we can do. It is not much we can do. Let's move on to a base time. Okay, it is not much we can do. It is very bearish, guys. It is very bearish. Okay. It is very bearish, so we have to be very careful now. Okay, we have to be very careful. Okay, you can see like the similarity between the top of the bull run and what we got right now. So you see these tops. Okay, you see the body candle, this tweezer. All right, so we got a tweezer in this area, and then we got another one in this area. Okay, so we're not even sure if the monthly candle gonna close around like 84 to give it, just to close like below the previous candle open. All right, so that's why we just have to be very careful. Okay, we just have to be very careful. I'm not saying we're gonna close below 84. Okay, it is not our target. It is not a subject right now. It is not something to. I just mentioned it randomly. Okay, I just don't focus too much on it. It is just a random number. Like I could say like we could close below 6K. You know, but so we got the same pattern, and we talked about this pattern also on the daily, right? We talked about it on the daily. We said like as soon as we get to 9K, we have to be careful, because if you go back on the top of the bull run, most of us didn't have enough experience to anticipate these moves, but right now we got enough experience to anticipate it. Okay, we said like if you guys remember, some of you guys watched that live stream, we said we got this move, that move, right? And then BTC made some low high and then came back in this area, tried to give us a double bottom but failed. So as soon as we get to 9K, we have to be very careful. Okay, I said it like a couple of weeks ago. You guys remember, right? I don't know if you guys remember or not, but if you remember, just let me know you remember, because we compare this the top of the bull run to the current top of the bull market. Not the top, but correction. We just have to be correction. Even though we're getting we're gonna get a golden cross, we just have to be careful, because we can hit the 200, the 600 EMA or the 150. We can hit it like right around 73. Okay, and then continue the bull run, but we just have to anticipate it, so we won't be buying high prices, and we can save some money to dollar cost average. All right, so we gotta be flexible. We gotta be flexible. We gotta be really flexible. Gotta be really flexible. If like we're flexible, we can make it, okay, through the bull market. But if like we just want to look at one way, bull market, and then and ignore like many of these corrections, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. It is not going to be good. Correction, it is part of the market. It is nothing wrong with correction. It is nothing you can do. If I say BTC drops, it is not. You cannot get mad of whoever, you know, doing a TA and say BTC going to drop to 70 to 100. You cannot get mad at them. They're just telling you what they see, right? You cannot be mad at them. But sometimes it's not everybody that's, you know, that sees the same thing. So, but let's keep that in mind. Right now we're double bottoming. We just have to be very, very careful, because we can get the cheapest BTC as part. The cheapest BTC right now we can get it. Okay, we're hunting for the cheapest BTC basically. We're hunting for the cheapest BTC. Yeah, we talked about the weekly, we talked about the RSI, we talked about the our next target 92 to 87. Right now current price of bits is just about like 80, 84, 80 in that range on Binance, right? So it is nothing to add right now. You know, it is okay. The Hack and Ashi, we got big tail, big wick, small body. So on the weekly, now we're getting some smooth tail. Okay, not smooth tail, but smooth. It is not smooth, but smooth heads. Okay, it is not good. On that list, it is not good. Okay, I'm gonna check if you guys have any questions regarding any other coins, and if not, we just call it a day. And then I'm trying to find time to go live tomorrow, and we're gonna keep it like this until the end of the bull run, guys. For some reason, my YouTuber is freezing. Hey Taco, I'm gonna get back with you. I'm gonna get back with you. I just saw your message. But for some reason, YouTube is not showing me like it is not it's okay. All right, it is right here. So let me take a look at the chat room. Greg, sounds good. XRP, Tron, Carrick. Hey, what's up, Carrick? 3300. That's gonna be painful. Hey, what's up, John? You welcome, John. Fred, private trim, FTW. I don't know what FTW mean. Private stream, FTW. For the week. Okay, I'm not gonna try to guess. If like we break the 150 EMA, like I mean the 150 EMA, it is nothing but the what, the 3 days golden cross, right? We're gonna be okay, because like we said, like we're pretty confident, right? Those crossovers, you know, after you get them, they're gonna last for 18 months. So that's it. It just increased our confidence. But for the short term, like, you know, let's say 2 weeks, something like that, or 1 to 2 weeks, BTC could be bearish. You know, BTC is very volatile. It can drop 20-25%. So don't think like we're not going to be able to do that, right? BTC is able to drop 25% like tomorrow. So you just got to keep that in mind, right? So you got to be mentally ready and think about it like, hey, we got a golden cross. Even if BTC dropped 20%, we okay. Just like yesterday, we got a big pump, 400 points. Just like that, we can drop like 2,000 points, you know, in 24 hours. But we're gonna get the golden cross, and then the golden cross gonna last 18 months. Done it last bull run. It is gonna do it again, hopefully. All right, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Hey, Maxi, welcome. Yeah, 3,300 gonna be painful. But I don't see 3,300. I don't see it yet on the chart. But as we get more price data, we get more technical analysis, we could get it, right? But right now, it is not on the card, right? It is not on. Get some Silil, send Silil. I don't know what Silil. I think I saw Silil ICO. I think that's Silil or Silil. I don't know. I'll get some sleep. Okay, so I will. I think it's a coin called like a Silly or Silly, something like that. That's what I thought you said. Slip, okay. For the win, okay. FTM for the win. XRP, VET, okay, Tron. Alright, let's go ahead and link ADA super chat. Oh, I think like you can super chat me because I don't have 1,000 subscriber. If I have 1,000 subscriber, you can super chat me. So I think that's how it works. I'm not sure about the super chat, but I will get it set up in case you guys have some want to do some super chat stuff like that. Let's see. We're not 1,000 subscriber yet. We just about, I think we broke 900. We get there soon. Let's start off with the first one was, hey, what's up, Raymond? Okay, you say the Raymond say like the last 3-day golden cross, the 3-day golden cross in 2016, we dropped 25 points in BTC, right? The month leading up to it, right? So, but the next month it went up by 30 points. So I think we dropped more than 25% right now. So it is okay. So if your theory like gonna be playing out, it is gonna be in our favor. Okay, people talking about most likely BTC gonna be double bottoming at 3,300. Hopefully. So let's move on to a VeChain first. Let's see, XRP VeChain for Mr. Saba. XRP. Let's XRP BTC. Let's take a look at XRP BTC. XRP BTC is making a very nice move. Even though I'm anticipating a drop, the move is very beautiful on the Heiken Action. Okay, I'm anticipating a drop, but the move is very beautiful when you use the Heiken Action. But like I said, we could get this push to the upside like this. We got this move. Why are you doing this? Okay, we got this move just like this. So we could push a little bit to the upside, roughly around 34 to 36 before we get this move to the downside. That's what I'm looking for XRP. But when you take a look at the Heiken Ashi, it is telling us we could get a straight, we could just shoot up to the upside. Okay, we could just shoot up, we could, but I'm not anticipating it because I've seen this move like every time before BTC move to the upside. Most alts, they make this move, especially back in May, right? They make this move, just retest this area and then drop further. So XRP could make that move. It's not going to change anything about the structure. It's not going to change anything about the structure. So let's move on to VET. We haven't talked about VET forever. I'm looking to accumulate some VET right now. So VET and Quant. So whoa, a lot of drawing for VET. Let's move on. So VET, we haven't talked about it forever, but we've been looking for, I think that's what we said, we've been looking for VET to move like sideways within this channel, right? So I think VET was roughly in this area. So it's been a while, right? So, but right now we don't have any pattern for VET. It is moving sideways, but this pattern is not, it's not very convincing. It is not very convincing. It is not even starting to move sideways. It is just changing a slope, okay? It is just changing a slope. So let's see if like VET gonna be able to give us a corrective, nice corrective move, right? A better corrective move. Right now it hasn't done anything. Okay, it is just moving, has not done anything. But in order to be confident, we're gonna need at least a correction. a big correction from VET. Okay, it could start right now, but let's see. It is nothing like you can anticipate from this area. You could just make this move like this, a three-way, a drop, a push to the upside, and then a further sell off and sideways correction. But we just gonna have to wait for a nice corrective move, a further sell off, and then just like this. Okay, so if like we get some like this in this area, we might not get a sell off. We could just start double bottoming in this area. We could just start double bottoming in this area like this, and then we push to the upside in this range, something like that. But there is no pattern, basically, just to keep it short. For VET, we don't have any pattern. I will get some sleep. Chirac. A link. Let's take a look at link. We talked about link earlier, so link BTC. Yeah, I need to get some sleep, guys. I need to get some sleep. Okay, link is still dropping to the downside. We're looking for a link to be give us a little push to the upside, so it hasn't started a further push to the upside, right? So if not, we could get this double bottom like this. Could get a double bottom like this and a push. It's still gonna be three wave, all right? Still gonna be three wave. So, but I'm still looking for a push from link, all right? I'm looking for a push from link. Looking for a push from link. Link, the current price of link, it is at 23.63. So a push to the upside to the, not the same degree, but could be this move, the same degree as the W. We got our X, we're looking for Y in this range. All right, Y. Looking for Y. So it could be a nice area to be accumulating link down to 23. Okay, down to 22.178. Okay, not 22.178, 22.850, right? 22.850. Right now it is 24, so could be a nice accumulation. It is 10% down though. I mean, it is going to be a 10% drop, so you know, accumulate in that range and then anticipate like a link up to like a 27. All right. So let's move on to hey, what's up, water? Hey, I need some water too. Water in the house. Hey, what's up, Marlon? Made out good on that call yesterday. Wanted to throw up a tip. Which one, Marlon? You talking about? You must be talking about link. I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you guys being profitable. Marlon, I don't know what coin you're talking about. Oh, link, probably link. Hey Marlon, I don't know if you're in the Telegram group. Make sure you get the, because this live stream, it is, I don't think you're gonna get a notification if you're not in the Telegram group, because it is like, if you don't get the link, you're not gonna be able to watch it. So just oh, BTC to 9,400. Oh, okay, great, man, great. I'm glad you did. Man, that's a great movement. 10-1. You short it at the top, man. You see, we you guys be getting like the you selling at the top and shorting at the top, man. I gotta start like doing can you imagine like you long BTC from 96 to 10-1 and then shorted it from 10-1 to 94. That's a lot of profits, guys. Yes, that's a lot of profits, man. That's a lot. I'm glad you guys enjoying it. So I'm glad you guys, and I'm glad you wanna share your profits too. So that's very juicy, man. It is juicy. I'm jealous. I need to start leveraging. So let's move on to. I think we got all the moves, right? We got not all the moves, but all the coins. Ethereum. Nobody doesn't wanna talk about Ethereum Litecoin. So we good. It is just gonna make it cheaper for us. I mean, cheaper. I mean, not cheaper price, but easy for us. That's what I meant. Yes, correct. I mean 92, not 92.50, 92. So let's move on to BTC, and then we're gonna recap for those of you guys just joining. All right. Hopefully it is not an hour live stream already. Probably 35. It is already an hour. So 94.74, 94.79 on Binance. That's Hackenash. 94.80. Okay, 94.80. 94.80. So I wouldn't sell right now, to be honest. I wouldn't sell. Just hang tight. It's not a financial advice, but I don't know your financial situation, like how many BTC you're gonna be playing with. But if you already bought at 94, if you didn't buy like a big chunk, you don't need to get rid of it, because you could anticipate a just try to get this 96.50 price before some rejection down. Okay, the volume, we didn't talk about it. Like talk about the volume. We got a big volume though, but it is not like the 27,000 trading volume we've been anticipating. Okay, like this one it is only 13,000. It is not bad, right? It is not bad. Okay, but it has to continue. Okay, it has to continue down to this area, the 50 EMA. I think that's the that's a 600. It is okay. That's a 600. That's a 600. The 600 right now on the 4 hour, it is the same as the it is the same as the 100 EMA. So a nice coincidence. So the volume is pretty big, guys. The buying pressure is very low. All right, and then the 200 EMA, it is like too far away right now from the price. So just be careful. Okay, just be careful at the same time. So the 200 EMA is way up here on the 4 hour, way up here. Okay, way up here, way up here, way up here. But we should be okay. We should be okay. Should be okay. Ether, BTC. Okay. Hey, what's up, Toshi? Thanks a lot. Ether, we talk about like 190 to 170. I think one down to 170, right? Ether USD. I'm glad most of you guys didn't buy yesterday. Hopefully most of you guys didn't buy at the top. Okay, you see Ether, that's you can take a screenshot, man. I think this one gonna play out beautifully, guys. It's gonna, let me get this moving average out of the way. Okay, so this one could play out beautifully, guys. So we're looking for Ether like a 180. Okay, 180 roughly. Okay, give or take, right? 180 to 170. It is playing out perfectly. It is giving us this flag. So we said like Ether gonna make this another three wave to the downside. It is making the same move. Okay, it's making the same move. So if you don't know what's going on, this drawing, you're gonna be very confused, but it is nothing but some correction. All right, let's look for this correction. Okay, so we're looking for this correction to the downside basically. All right, and after that you're gonna see. Okay, don't worry about the time frame. I just put it in this area so you guys can see the screen. Okay, can see it. And we made this call like when Ether was in this area like 230, guys, almost 225, 230. So most people don't don't make this type of calls. All right. If the market is bullish, they're gonna tell you market is going up, but you know, you're gonna see like Send Crypto market is going up, and then we're gonna tell you we're dropping. And then while we're dropping, we're gonna tell you we're going up. So, but people are gonna tell you, like, you know, most analysts, technical analysts, they just go with the flow. Okay, if market is dropping, they say it is dropping more. Right? If market is bullish, they say, oh, we're so bullish. So bullish outside on divergence. I will start using it. I was never into it for some reason, but I'm gonna start using it. I'm gonna take it slow though. I won't be going 100x like Muhammad and Humi. So hopefully they're in the chat room. Bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Hopefully you're talking about Ether. It is not convincing enough. So we could get this divergence after we complete our wave down. Hopefully talking about Ether. After we get this move to the downside on the price action, the R side, we could get this move. All right, we could get this divergence, and then that's when we're gonna get the next move to the upside. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. That's when we're gonna get the next move to the upside, because after this we're anticipating another move, right? So we're anticipating another move in this range. So okay, it is playing out perfectly, guys. We started this correction like since like Ether, you know, since like what, the 20th, something like that. We said Ether gonna drop in this area, so it is okay. I will make so much money trading 10x and 5x. All right, I will start off with a 5x, maybe start off with a little money just to get the feeling. I think I will like it because it is gonna keep me busy. Because you know me, I look at the market both ways now. So I'm very flexible now. So I was flexible before, but I'm saying, like, you know, since I only like buy, I only make money when the market goes up. You know, I don't make money when the market goes down. But if you leverage the market going down, you can still accumulate more BTC, right? So BTC, I will. If you guys say so, it is very profitable. I pretty much believe you guys. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in here. That's right. So 4 hour, I don't see no divergence though. It is not strong enough, guys. It is not strong enough. You must be talking about this one, right? This one, that's the one you're talking about, but I don't think that's strong enough. That's strong. It is not strong enough, and reason why I don't want to play this divergence, because right now it is very complicated. Even like if you want to use your Elliott wave and then you just want to stick to the book, it is going to be very complicated. You won't know what to do because it is not something like you can do in this area. Okay, I mean, it is something you can do. You got your 5 waves and then you drop down 80%, and then you're going to be anticipating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, and this is going to be your wave number 1, your wave number 2, and then you're going to drop again, and then you got your 5th wave. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's very possible. That's very possible. But I'm not counting on this. For some reason I'm not counting on this strategy. All right, I'm not counting on this strategy. I'm not confident with this one. Okay, but if this one gonna play out, we're gonna change our strategy and go with it. All right, so that's why I say start accumulating from 92, so we can have a plan B. All right, because I don't do leverage, so it really doesn't matter to me if I start accumulating from 92 down to 87, right? Because you know, I mean, I got this plan in mind, but it is not something like I'm highly anticipating. Okay, I'm highly anticipating just because the volume is not here yet. Okay, just because the volume is not here yet. But let's see how we're gonna hold, how 92 gonna be holding, and then we're gonna start accumulating from 92 down to 87. All right, because first of all, the 100 EMA, like I said, you know, we got rejection from this 4 hour, we got rejection from 200 EMA, and we could be getting support from the 100 EMA. All right, on the daily, on the daily. So hopefully it makes sense, right? So on the daily, let's I didn't know you can use 4 indicators, but you have to hide one of them. Wow, okay, it's great. The 100 EMA, like we said, it is that's when we got a support, the 100 EMA, and then the 50 EMA. That's when we got our support. I like that on February 24th. So we could get the support again, and then since we got that support, like we've been on an uptrend. Okay, you can see in this area, you know, we got this nasty sell-off. I showed you at the beginning of the live stream. Okay, we got this nasty sell-off, and see what we got. We got, the only reason I'm not using the 50, because we got the 50 EMA, that's 100 EMA, right? And the 100 EMA, the 50 EMA was crossing the 100 EMA, all right? But right now we're moving below the 50 EMA, right? So, and the 50 EMA also, so that's why I can like count on either or. The only one I can count on is the 100, okay? So to count on 100, another 1-to-1 extension, just to take a 1-to-1 extension of this move, right, to the top of this peak, okay? And if like we retest it, another push to the upside, gonna take us, it's gonna take us almost to $19,000, okay, 19,000. So which make like pretty, it makes sense, like, because we're expecting $30,000 BTC roughly about before December. So it makes sense, guys. It makes sense. It makes sense. Hey, what's up, Blonde? The tattoo. I will take a look at Bybit. So I think some of you guys say like a US resident can use it, right? But we have to use VPN, not VMP. I use a substance like a VMP, like for a cleaning solution like at work. So I say like VMP. Oh, US government is doesn't like Bybit, so I cannot use it. So but you just say it is better than it's the best platform. So but you say exit scam, but we'll see. Oh no, Fred say exit scam, but I'm gonna use Kraken. Kraken give us 5x. So it is okay. 5x is good enough. All right, guys, let's make some moolah. Get this sucker down to 92 and down, hopefully, and then take it to the upside. If we got a change in plan and then a BTC start turning bullish, we're gonna take a look at it, guys. All right, but as of to now, that's what I see on the chart. All right, so that's what I see on the chart. All right, guys, so I guess we call it a night. Oh, you say Saba say don't be careful. If you start leverage, you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop it. It is better to not. You're right, because leverage is like the way I understand it is like buying a house. You buy a house and then you put your down payment and then you get a $200,000 house, right? So, but you really don't own the house. But if the house appreciates, you can sell it. So, and or whatever you buy, you don't want to buy. You don't want to leverage a car because a car depreciate, right? All right. Good night, guys. All right. Good night.